not do your lectures in your pajamas. This new normal that we are living with is not normal. Then you are accountable and you can't just do nothing all day, which I know can be very tempting. Don't do anything else there. Don't eat there, don't get ready there, don't go on your phone there, and we will get through this together, I promise. And welcome back to my channel. So I've literally not done a proper sit down video in the longest time, and I thought, seeing as we are all in exactly the same boat and going slightly crazy with everything being online, there was no better video to film than a absolute survival guide on how to get through online university, school, lectures, or whatever it is you are trying to get through staring at a screen or doing Zooms, because believe me, I know the struggle. Now for me, going back to university has been very strange, very different, because of the small little issue that is going on in the world right now. However, we can get through this. All of these top tips are going to help you out, and they have been lifesavers for me. All of these tips are going to be crucial to get you through the next few months while things are all really weird and we have to actually cope with doing everything online. Now, before I get on with the rest of today's video, it would mean so much if you gave this video a big thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this, and I would love if you decided to stick around and subscribe and join the little family we have going on here. There's so much uni content, medicine content, and just a little bit of something for everybody. All of these tips are going to help motivate you and actually hopefully prove that there are some positives of everything being online, even though I know it can be incredibly boring, very unmotivating. However, we can do this. I'm going to go back with a fresh head, use all of these tips, and so can you. So my first tip is make sure you get up at the same time every single day. Set good habits. I know this is so hard because you haven't got any set Zoom times. You can watch these lectures whenever you want. If you're like me, everything is pre-recorded. You can just watch them in your own time. But no, you want to make sure you get into a good habit, set a good time to get up. So I've literally been getting up at 7:30, so I'm working by 8. But I am doing medicine and I do like to get up early. So maybe this is 8 o'clock for you to get up, or it's 9 o'clock for you to get up. But get into a good habit, and I would say try not to get up any later than 9 o'clock, because it can be so easy to start waking up at 11, 12, slipping into bad habits, and then whoosh, the day is gone and you have achieved nothing and you feel really unproductive. So get up at the same time and preset what hours you're going to work for each day. So I try to do a 8 till 5 every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday I'm a bit more slack about it. It kind of depends, but make sure you have set hours of the day dedicated for work, so that then you actually feel like you have achieved, you've been productive, and you can enjoy the rest of your evening. Tip number 2 is crucial, and that is to get changed. Do not do your lectures in your pajamas. It is honestly the most unmotivating thing ever. I know it's so tempting. It is very cozy in your pajamas, but have a shower and get changed. I'm not expecting you to wear a full-on outfit or whatever you're going to wear to lectures, but get out of your pajamas. Get into some working clothes so you associate getting changed, getting ready with being productive and being motivated. Whereas if you lounge around in your pajamas all day, you automatically feel less productive, less motivated to go and do work, because you associate your pajamas with sleeping, and you want to get back into bed, and we don't want you to get back into bed. So get changed, and I promise you're going to feel 10 times more motivated. Tip number 3, I bet you have heard a million times, I bet you've heard your teachers bang on about it, but that is organisation and time management is key. So get organised, get a diary, get a whiteboard. I personally like to keep everything in my little diary, and then I either colour coordinate everything as well, based on whether or not it is a social, whether it is a planned Zoom, what work I have to do that day. Get yourself organised and plan out your weeks. If you have a plan, you've at least got to try to stick to your plan, whereas if you don't have one at all, you can do whatever you like and get very lost in the week. At the start of the week, I would recommend looking at what work you have for that week and breaking it up into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. However you like. At the end of the day, as long as you get the work done by the end of the week, it doesn't matter, but I would break it up evenly, unless you have, say, something on a Wednesday and a sport. Just leave that time aside and schedule everything in around it. Or if you're going out one night, schedule for the fact you're going to have a slightly quieter Friday. It really just helps you be able to organise your week, stay on top, and it keeps you accountable. If you have a plan, then you are accountable, and you can't just do nothing all day, which I know can be very tempting. So write everything out, colour coordinate it so you do feel responsible and you have got some sort of plan. Tip number 4 is to take healthy breaks. At the moment, I've been awful at this. I kind of just get my work done, sit at my desk and want to get it done. But having healthy breaks is scientifically proven to help you take things in better. There is no point staring at your screen for 4 hours thinking, God, none of this is going in. Just take a 15-minute break and have a healthy break. What I mean by that is sitting at the same place, scrolling through your phone, scrolling through Instagram, not really doing anything, not really moving, is not a healthy break. I am such a victim of this. I love just scrolling on Instagram in my breaks, but then I don't want to go back to work, and I always find that when I go back, I don't feel like I've had a break, because mentally you haven't given your brain a break. You've just sat there on your phone. So get up, move, maybe run up and down the corridor, get a coffee, make a smoothie, do something healthy, not on your phone. Even do some yoga, do anything. I really don't care, as long as it is doing something that is not sat in the same space you've been working. Now, tip number 5 really links in with this, and this is have a designated working space. Now, if you're like me, my room is very small at university and very packed in, and I can't have a separate desk for getting ready or doing stuff on. I have one desk, but I have 2 designated areas. I've literally split my desk in half. Half of it is for working and the other half is for getting ready. And when I'm in that working half, all you want to be doing in there is working. Do not have that for anything else. That area is designated time for when you work. You want to be able to associate that space or that area of your room or wherever it is that you are going to work. Don't do anything else there. Don't eat there, don't get ready there, don't go on your phone there. That is just for working. I know it is so hard because it can be so tempting to just sit on your phone while you're doing it, but believe me, you will thank me later if you do not take your phone to that area. That area is designated time for working, and you want your brain to make that connection. So don't do anything else in that space, and ensure you have a designated working space. Now, tip number 6 is to eat healthily. It means have little healthy snacks planned. It can be so hard to stay motivated if you're sat there staring at a Zoom really hungry. I know, like me, a little snack before a Zoom or an online lecture goes a very long way and really helps me out. So make sure you have some healthy snacks, and also try to eat healthily. Honestly, it's going to give you so much more energy, so much more fuel, and you're just going to feel a lot more motivated. At the moment, I think because it's going slightly darker in England, it can be so tempting to just grab unhealthy snacks, eat really unhealthy. The dark weather always makes me want to go for like comfort food, chips, oven stuff, but no. Try to eat really healthily and you will thank me in the long run. Again, this is a really good tip for helping you feel like motivated, happy. Cooking a good nutritious meal is going to help you out and just boost your mood. Number 7 is organize exactly how you are going to watch these Zooms. Now, it is very different online watching lectures rather than actually being in person. So you need to organize how you're going to watch them. Are you going to watch them on a laptop and write your notes in a different way? Are you going to split your screen? How are you going to do it? And also engage with the lecture. Do not sit there just watching it, not writing notes, not engaging, not pausing, and just blank staring at screens. It is so easy to not register what is going in and just completely zone out while you're staring at a screen. At least there's a level of accountability being there in person. The lecturer can actually probably see you, your friends can see you, whereas you could quite happily just turn your screen recording off, sit there and half fall asleep to the lecture. But if you engage with it, it makes it so much more worthwhile. You're actually going to listen and take in some of it rather than just zoning out. So work out a way that you're going to watch them and write notes at the same time and just get organised. Number 8 is make sure you make the time to see your friends. You are currently still allowed to go and see your friends. I know it is really hard and it is a lot of a faff to make sure you do it in a safe way where everyone is safe and you are following the guidelines, but there are ways to do it, whether that's outside or if you need to book a pub. Make sure you make the time to go and see people, because being trapped in your uni room is lonely enough, let alone if you actually don't get out and see anybody. And it does take a lot more effort than it normally would do to just sneak out to the pub or just spontaneously decide to go out. We have kind of lost that. However, you can still do it. It is still achievable to do it in a safe way. So make sure that you designate the time to organise on a Thursday night, on a Friday night. Make sure you plan something to do so you've got that to look forward to all week and you are not just sat on your own. And if you actually really can't see them in person, make sure you phone your friends, FaceTime your friends. Having university and lectures online is a really lonely place, but you've got to remember everyone is around you. You have so many people around you that love you, and with modern technology it really is so easy to just speak to them. So FaceTime them. If you really can't see them in person, make sure you set aside time to speak to your friends and family. Number 9 is get outside. Get out of your room. Go on a walk, go to the park, go to the gym, even walk to the university. I mean, I've walked to my medical school, not even being in it, just to get out. It is so easy to spend your entire day online on lectures in one little room or in your flat or in your house, but get a change of environment. Go to the shops, go food shopping, do anything that is going to get you out of your room. I often think if you're feeling overwhelmed, down, getting out and seeing things or being with nature, go to a park, can just completely shift your perspective. If you're feeling down and you're trapped in a room, it's so easy to get into a vicious cycle of feeling really down, really low, really unmotivated, and just changing your scenery can make such a big difference. And it is so important to get out. It's not healthy to be stuck in the same space. Make sure that every single day you designate a little bit of time to get out. I don't care whether that's for 10, 20, 30 minutes. Get out, stretch your legs, and get some fresh air. And number 10 is remember, this is a really hard time. As much as I've given you so many tips to help you, if you are feeling down or upset, you know what? That is literally absolutely fine. So many of us are in the same boat. Everybody's feeling the same. It's completely normal. It can be so isolating, quite depressing, and very lonely. And if you're not feeling okay, let yourself cry and then pick yourself back up. But allow yourself to get upset. Bottling stuff in is not healthy. Just get upset, talk to your friends, talk to someone. I bet there is someone that feels exactly the same as you, and know that it's literally okay to feel upset, overwhelmed, whatever emotions you're feeling, that's fine, because this new normal that we are living with is not normal. It is literally okay not to be okay. As long as you do something about it, you pick yourself up and you go and talk to someone. There are so many people around you, and always remember, even if you feel so lonely, you are genuinely not alone. There is always someone to contact, and my private messages on Instagram are always open. You can always pop me a message and we will get through this together, I promise. It really does have its positives. When would you be able to cut out all commuting? There's not that time. You can also just sit there with a coffee. You can sit watching a lecture, eating your lunch. You can pause and play the lecturer. You can speed them up if you want to. I mean, I have some very slow lectures and I love listening to them on 1.5. Equally, I have some very fast ones that I literally listen to 5 seconds to, pause them, replay it. And I don't have to sit through their entire lectures and kind of waste my time, because none of it would have gone in. And things always seem worse if you don't look at them with a positive mindset. So go in with a positive mindset, believe you can do this, get motivated, and you are going to absolutely smash online lectures this year. I know you can do it, and if you have any other tips for anyone, then please comment them below. We are all going to help each other out here and get through university, school, college, whatever it is this year together. I really hope today's video helped, and if it did, then please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you all so soon in my next video, everybody. Bye!